Good news to you. This is Dr. Collins Odoyo, the host of TAJ, the atmosphere of Jesus. Wherever you are, I want to welcome you to today's session. It's going to be powerful. Within the next few minutes, we are going to learn a lot. So today I am going to share with us on the topic that I call Jesus, the reason for every season. So I don't know what you're going through at this moment. I don't know the situation that is presenting itself to you. But I want to tell you, when God created heaven and earth, He decided to say, let there be light. And again, let there be sun and the moon. And the sun and the moon, if you read your scriptures, you realize that the sun and the moon, the purpose or the reason why God created them was to separate seasons. So with God, there is something about seasons. And I'm telling you this morning that Jesus is the reason for every season. And that is why, again, if you read from the book of John, chapter 1, verses 1, the Bible says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. When you read from the book of Revelation, the Bible says another name of the Word is Jesus, or another name of Jesus is the Word. So Jesus is the Word. And we realize that in creation, God created using the Word. And when God created using the Word, one thing that is very profound is that sun and the moon were created to separate seasons. And again, I'm telling you that Jesus is the reason for every season. I don't know the season that is presenting itself to you right now or in this period, whether it is a season of difficulty, whether it is a season of abundance. But one thing that you need to realize is that Jesus Christ is the reason for every season. When you read from the book of Colossians chapter number 2, you realize that the Bible says that everything that happened, all this were shadows of that which was to come. And that which was to come was Jesus Christ. Again, the book of Colossians tells us that everything that was happening from Genesis all through to the New Testament were a mirror. They were simply mirroring what was coming. In other words, they were a reflection of what was happening or what was to come. And what was to come was Jesus Christ to come and redeem humanity. And so I want to tell you, I don't know whether you are going through abundance. I don't know what you are going through right now, but I have a good news for you. I have a message for you that Jesus is the reason for every season. To the children of Israel, as they were moving out of Egypt into the promised land, during that period, one thing that I want you to realize and notice is that God protected them. During that time in Exodus, the reason for that period, in other words, at night, Jesus presented himself as a pillar of fire. And we know what happened at night in a desert. In a desert, at night it is very cold. And during the day, especially midday, it is very hot. But God decided to present himself as a pillar of fire at night, meaning to say that warmth was with them at night. As they were walking in the wilderness, there was a warmth at night because God presented himself as a pillar of fire to guide them in the desert at night. And during the day, he presented himself as a pillar of cloud to cover them from the scorching sunlight. And so I don't know what you're going through that Jesus, the reason of every season, cannot help you traverse. I want to challenge you this day. I want to challenge you this morning that look unto Jesus because he is the reason for every season. When they decided to take Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego into a fire, a furnace of fire that was heated 7 times, the 4th man appeared. And the king said that I can see a 4th man who is like a son of man. Who told the king that this is a son of man? The fourth man, once he appears, nobody can fail to recognize. In your life, that situation that you're going through this morning, I want you to welcome the fourth man. In your life, that issue that is affecting you, I want you to usher in the fourth man, because Jesus is the reason for every season. When things are taking a toll at you, when things are getting stagnated at you, when issues are becoming very difficult, I have good news for you. Jesus, the reason for every season, is already knocking at your heart, is already knocking at your doors, is already knocking that you may welcome him in, so that he can deal with every matter. Jesus is calling unto you. You who is heavily burdened, to cast unto him your burden and take his burden that is lighter. Today I want you to welcome this message. This is a message of victory. A message of victory. Jesus, the reason for every season. All you need is Jesus. Forget about the friends. Every moment you're about to rise, your friends will leave you. Your relatives will leave you. People will abandon you. But Jesus, the reason for every season, is ready to welcome you, is ready to walk with you, is ready to lead you to that place, is ready to lead you to the destiny that He already predestined you. He knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. He knew you before the world knew you. He knew you before your friends and relatives knew you. And so there is no reason to cling or get stuck amongst your friends who have already abandoned you. So my message to you this morning is that Jesus is the reason for every season, and I challenge you to take Jesus, and everything around your life will not stall. This is Dr. Collins Odoyo, son of Prophet Hubert Angel, and the host of TAJ, the atmosphere of Jesus. I want to welcome you wherever you are. If you are getting blessed by this session, getting blessed by the episode that we are bringing forth, I want you to subscribe to this channel, and share it with other people. Do not benefit alone. Let us grow together. Let us benefit together. So welcome your neighbor, your relatives. Let them be part of this one big family, the atmosphere of Jesus. Until we meet again, I want to say good news to you.